Hello everyone, and welcome back to the 100% Challenge, the live stream series where we're trying to beat Trails of Cold Steel 1's Nightmare Mode without ever changing our starting gear. And if you want to watch these challenge runs in your own time, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and boot that bell button to stay notified. When we last left off, we got absolutely annihilated by, what was that character's name? Well, we got absolutely annihilated by one of Toa's classmates. But thankfully, the mission ended up giving us pity and allowing us to progress without actually defeating them in battle, so that was a relief. But it just went to show just how difficult it is to do anything with only Rean here, since unlike all the other characters in this game, Rean does not naturally get, like, pity upgrades to his gear automatically just by virtue of not being in the party. Since I've noticed in this game that when characters that are not, like, in our party during specific field studies, they just automatically get their equipment upgraded for some reason. So, in the case, you probably noticed by now that pretty much everyone in Class 7 has at least some upgrades to their weapons, and that's not me. That's the game doing that in the background when these characters are not, like, in our party during a major mission. But because Rean's the main character in this game, he's on the missions, he's still stuck with the absolute basics of default gear. And what that means is there's just, as you can see, there's just such a massive discrepancy in terms of stats, and it makes it really hard to do anything with just Rean by himself. That's primarily why I did Rean's master reports, to focus more on magic, since at least that does a fairly consistent amount of damage. Anyway, so for today, what we'll be doing is using some more of our bond points, and then we shall be proceeding into the old schoolhouse to what I think is the final floor of the old schoolhouse. Since when I saw in that elevator, there are 6 floors, so unless they like add some more, I doubt believe like we're approaching our last mission in the old schoolhouse, which will be really interesting. Since I'm wondering what's at the bottom of it. Hey, KK Smarts, thank you so much for dropping by. How's it going? Welcome to the challenge run stream. Currently, we're just going to be trying to answer some questions by speaking to some more of our members of Class 7, and then we'll be going down to the old schoolhouse to what I think is the last, floor in the old schoolhouse. Anyway, we got 3 bond points to spend. I do not know if we need to save a bond point for this evening, because this evening is when we will be able to actually spend time with Toa in the computer lab to help us figure out an idea for the school festival. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, KJ Sparks. But I'm glad to hear you at least finished up that. I will mention that when I was in college, I did do a fair amount of math courses, just by the nature of my major. So if you have any generic math questions, feel free to run them by me, just because I might remember something, I might not. But if there's anything from my experiences that can even slightly help you with your experiences, I think that would, I'm all for that. I know math can be a very tricky subject for a lot of people, but it comes down to logic and rules and applying those rules in the context of the problems you come across. Anyway, I actually think let's just spend some time with Emma. I'm curious if she's going to say anything different now that we kind of sort of know that she has some ties to some magic users. And while there is another event with Laura, I'm hesitant to spend time with her just because we actually maxed out our link gauge with Laura. So if we look at Laura, that's level link level 5. Yep, no problem, KJ Sparks. So, I mean, I'm sure there's probably an awesome scene or something with Laura, but it makes me hesitant just because we've already maxed out our link SP with her. Oh, it's rare to see you stay in your room on free day, Emma. Looking up? I'm just feeling a bit tired, that's all. Tired of trying to explain away every single time I use my magic. And with the Academy Festival coming up, all the class as presidents have a lot we need to take care of. That makes sense. I guess I should let you get some rest then. Got commitments not just to our class, but to Literature Club too. Now, it's not as bad as I might have made it sound. For one thing, the Literature Club's festival preparations are more or less taken care of at this point. The only thing left is waiting for our class to figure out what we're going to do. Yeah, we really do need to get that sorted out pretty soon. Let's do all we can to make this festival the one we'll remember, and hopefully in a good way. Something on our mind? Pretty obvious during last month's field study, but there's definitely something on Emma's mind. Hey, Emma, you feel up to talking for a little while? I think it's about time I asked you about Celine. I'll leave you be if you just want the rest, though. Green, thank you. I really do appreciate your concern. Oh no, that wasn't what I... Uh-oh. So, Reen, I have a little magic trick of sorts that I'd like to show you. Would you like to see? Uh-oh! Oh no! Oh no, what is she going to do? Is Emma going to turn Reen into a cat? I swear. That's an old looking candlestick. Did you bring that along from home? Yeah, I brought it along with everything else here. Well, then, let me begin. What? Oh no! And suddenly, this is now Harry Potter. Is that a conductor's baton? Wait, no. Flama! Flame. Flame. Ooh. How did you do that? I didn't see you use your Arctis, so that can't have been an orbital art. Oh, I don't need... But Reen, you fool, I don't need the Arctis Link to cast magic. But that's right. All I can say is that it's a magic trick of sorts. However, that should make it clear that my wraparound is abnormal, to say the very least. I'm sure you suspected as much after what happened at Lohengrin Castle and seeing my connection with Celine. And Reen's like, no, Emma, I've suspected as much ever since you've existed in this party. But whatever. I see. Ah. Reen? Thanks, Emma. That's a pretty interesting display right there. I have no idea how you did it, though. Reen. Thank you. What are you thanking me for? You're the one who put on the show. I'm sure our other classmates would react the same way if you showed them what you just showed me. Besides, we got Million in our class. As far as Mysterious goes, the girl who can summon an Ergatlin and taste the cake. Reed, I don't think that's how I would describe Million. Well, I suppose that's true. Maybe it's ironic for Mystery Girl number 2 to ask, but what exactly is Ergatlin anyway? Oh, so you don't know either? Here I was thinking that there was nothing in the world you didn't know about. Ah, that couldn't be any further from the truth. There's a lot that I don't know. Oh, come to think of it, I forgot that I baked some cookies yesterday. I'll pour some herbal tea, so feel free to help yourself if you'd like. And so, Reen and Emma latched together with some cookies and herbal tea. Aw, that was nice. Oh, we maxed it out! Let's go! Link level 5. Rush, what is Rush 2? It better be worth it. Like, it better be super stinking good. I also find it amusing that they want to show... This is more of like a game design thing, but I think it's clever that they decided to use a candelabra to demonstrate that Emma can use magic just because it requires very, very, very little animation to get that point across rather than having to come up with like some special spell room, because all it's really doing is going from unlit candle to lit candle. That's a fairly straightforward animation. Oh, it's a potted plant grown by feet. It gives off a gentle, calming aroma. And I'm glad those are there, because for those who were here at the end of last stream, Fee actually distributed all the flowers that she had been growing at the end of our free time event with her. I'm glad I decided to show you that. Like a weight's been lifted from my shoulders, you know? Glad to be of assistance. First Class 7 and I will always be here for you, so don't feel like you have to keep things bottled up, okay? Thank you. Aww. Alright, so that was Emma. I have a bunch of other fields. So, my understanding is that we have 2 free points left, and I'm not sure if we need one for, I just don't know if we need one at the end of the day for Toa or not. Now, I'm pretty sure that at the end of every time in the Ultra Wilds we get an extra bond point. But, I mean, it still makes me nervous. As I noticed that Millian doesn't have an exclamation point, so that makes me wonder if she's going to have one later tonight. But in terms of who to spend our other free time event points on, I'm thinking... It's been a while since we've seen Elliot, honestly. Let's say hi to him. Elliot, what are you doing up here? I'm not sure. KJ Sparks. Could be just a quiet night. How's it going, Rain? Come up with any good ideas yet? I haven't had lunch like myself, so I came up here hoping some inspiration would find its way into my head. Same here, really. Looks like Toa has a care package of inspiration ready to show us, though. Aww! A care package of inspiration! Well, knowing her, I'm sure whatever she's got in mind will be a big help. Oh, by the way, the Wind Orchestra decided that we're going to hold music classes at the festival. That sounds like a good idea, actually. I'm hoping it'll be a good way to get more people into music. I'll be helping the club out with the classes as much as I can. Can I hang out with Ellie for a while? Yes. Well, I've got some free time before we need to go see Toa. If I hang out with you? No problemo. Hello, Copper Nicholson. Thank you so much for dropping by. How's it going? Oh yeah, you know what I mentioned that Toa had an idea about what we could do for the festival? Based on what she said yesterday, you might end up with the biggest part. Oh, that's right, because she did mention it be like a musical kind of thing. So, yeah, we definitely need Elliot's expertise. He's the only musician in our class. Oh, seriously? I wonder what it could be. I guess we don't know until I asked her. One way or another, we need to decide on something tonight. Yeah, fingers crossed. With all the excitement right now, Thor's hardly even feels like an academy. There's an entire month to go, but the festival is the only thing on everyone's mind. Well, it's wild. Even the upper class students are taking initiative. They're working with their own two hands, too. Even Ferris. Really? Even Ferris? Yes, even Ferris. I don't think there are too many activities like this, academies like this one. I'm with you there. Fair enough, Hopper Nicholson. Fair enough, Hopper Nicholson. Hey, I know this might not be the right time, but... Huh? Yeah? You know, I was pretty upset that I couldn't attend the music academy at first. But I'm over it, thanks to you guys. I'm glad that I was able to attend Thor's. I feel the same way. Been half a year now. Let's see if we can top it with the second half. Definitely. But before we worry about that, we gotta figure out our plans for the festival. Oh yeah, that takes priority. On another note, you have your violin on you, right? Would you mind playing it for a bit? No, Copper Nicholson, nothing like that has happened. Sure. But we did, have a free time event with Emma, and she actually, used magic to light a candelabra, so that was pretty cool. Hey, Dracor, thank you so much for dropping by. How's it going? Maybe a little music will inspire us to come up with something great. Fair enough, Dracor. Woo! Actual music from a violin, let's go! I appreciate this. I'm glad they actually, like, put in music as opposed to just saying it happened off screen. So, good on you, Des. I also mentioned, Gregor, you missed Emma actually showing Reen that she can do magic earlier in the stream. Well, there we go. Reen, we're almost at level 5. So close. How was that? Love all of our classmates to hear me play someday. That was very good, Elliot. Now the real question. Does the event with Toa tonight require free time points? I do not know. So, I'm actually thinking of holding off on spending our points until we know. Yeah, fair enough, take his parts. Alright. So, what I'm thinking then is we're going to have maybe have like a backup save in case this ends up being a mistake. Put that there. But I think it's long past time we go into the old schoolhouse and see what this final floor is about. Or seemingly final floor, unless they added more, but we'll find out. We'll be here sits down exploring the ruins under the old schoolhouse. Just start exploring the old schoolhouse, there's no turning back. I don't have anything else for the day. Did I put out the colon? Ooh, and I heard a sound. What was that, chat? Am I being hosted again? Oh, WAPF, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. How's it going? Aw, yeah, I hope Kowal's doing alright as well. Nope, let's use the old schoolhouse. Alright, this time. Maybe should I bring along this month? Okay, so... Yeah, okay, it's gone back to the regular stuff. But yeah. So for all of you Crosscode fans, did you see the most recent post from Battlefish Games about their next game? They finally announced their new protagonist, and I think that's pretty cool. Alright, so, knowing my current setup for things, let's move Reen to support, because, yeah, let's face it, it's becoming a running gag on the stream that Reen never does anything in these battles, and that's probably going to stay that way for a while, simply because Reen is Reen. So, let's get our dream team here, so, at the... Yes, I know. At the head of the party, this may seem like a mistake, but let's face it, she carries this team a lot. We also need, Melissa, and Emma, and I think as a backup, let's actually put Fee as a backup, just because we do want to make sure she's continuing to stay on level. Thank you for remembering me this time, Anton. It's a shame we can't get rid of Reen, because then we just bring Laura along. I see, read a message to Toa, so 1 second, chat. Everyone knows of Gul Dukat, the supervisor of Tarik Noor, as well as Gul Darheel, the Butcher of Daltep. But none compared to the evils of Gul Milliam. She created the Obsidian Order, gave the Board Collective antivirus software, stole the orbs of the prophets to use as Bajoran paperweights, baked the Trill symbiotes into a pie, destroyed the bathrooms in Quartz Beller twice, might I add, crushed 20 Klingons with Eric Gatlam, and drank Odo through a straw. Now she is dating Jake Sisto and also works part-time as a Davo girl. To be honest, Dr. Nicholson, yeah, that does sound like stuff Billy would do. And also, yeah, I agree, Drakor. It does look really dead. And, like, honestly, like, I'm excited for Project Terra because, one, I love Crosscode and I love what the devs did with that game, but two, I will mention there are some parallels between the game design of Project Terra and Heartwell, seemingly because the main character, Juno, can actually switch between different melee and ranged weapons. Now, of course, Heartwell and Project Terra are two very different games made by two very different studios. I just find it kind of amusing that it's like Great Mind... Like I said on the Discord server, it's almost like Great Minds think alike. Like, oh, you have a 2.5D environment with different melee and ranged weapons. And me too, that's pretty cool. But still, well, I think it's cool that they finally revealed the main protagonist, and I wish Radical Fish Games the best of luck with the game's development. No, it's not a new Crosscode game, it's just a new game entirely. Made by the same studio that made Crosscode. Alright, who's ready for another trip into the unknown? We'll be our 6th and hopefully last time down here, but don't let yourselves get too comfortable. There's no telling what we'll find next. I mean, after all, the boss last time, really gave us a run for our money with all those freeze hacks. Right. Well, it's only my 2nd month doing this, but I'm ready for anything. I'll just smash them all with Lammy. Well, almost anything. This place seems like it's full of surprises, especially after I had to carry you all last month. We've been poking around down here for half a year now, both in-stream and off-stream. If Milliam was in the Star Trek universe, I think everyone would be in trouble. Yeah, fair enough, Rector, fair enough. No, this is actually Milliam's 2nd time in the old schoolhouse, as far as we can tell. The first time was when we fought that ice monster. Yeah, me too, Davy. I'm really looking forward to Radical Fish Games' next game, but I feel like, you know, considering Crosscode took 9 years to develop it, they're probably going to be working on Project Terra for a while. But I feel like we're no closer to finding out what's causing all the weird things we keep seeing. Hey, no chat, one thing that is kind of making me curious is... Remember at the end of the castle in the previous chapter how we saw for the briefest moment that Steel Maiden? And how it was also mentioned that there were a lot of similarities with the stuff happening, well, the magical stuff happening in the castle and the magical stuff happening here. That makes me wonder, are we just going to get to the bottom of this old troll house and, like, the Steel Maiden will be reigning there, or she'll just show up for some reason? Maybe through a teleporter or something? Because that's the case. Like, I'm just curious to learn more about that character, because we saw her for only a fraction of a moment, but already her power levels are absurd. So... yeah. That is an excellent question, KJ Spark. So, in terms of this game, I'm guessing there's maybe 1 or 2 more chapters after this. I feel like we're really approaching, like, the 2/3 mark of this game. But as for the Trails series as a whole, or at least I should say Trails of Cold Steel, I mean, there's 4 Trails of Cold Steel games, so there's still a while to go. If that makes sense. I feel like we're no closer to finding out what's happening. Yeah, I didn't think the mystery would go this deep, literally and figuratively. Okay, Robert Nicholson, okay. But so far, we've uncovered plenty of questions and precious few answers. Well, that is true. Oh well, we'll just have to keep on pushing forward, bit by bit. It's smash by smash. We're making some kind of progress, right? Right? Yeah, I guess you're right. Anyway, let's check out the elevator console. Oh, for sure, KK Sparks, for sure. Yeah. Mistakes were made. I said in the wrong slot. Oh well. Whoops. I mean, at this point, it's definitely worth its upgrade to Windows 10 Record simply because it's supported. Alright, now what'll be down here? Reed's probably like, wait, there's only 1 floor left? What? Whoa. What's wrong, Reed? Well, as you can see, the space on the console for the 6th floor is lit up now. That's the last one. Unless there's a 7th floor or something. Oh, lights on the elevators panel are lit up now. Huh, that means the 6th floor is the last one. I don't know. I always felt like reaching the bottom would be more grand, I guess. You're right. It does feel a little too soon to have reached the final floor. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I'm honestly not sure this is going to be the last floor, just because there's still more room on that panel. Like, can you imagine, chat, if we get to the bottom of this floor, like, yeah, we did it, and then suddenly there's just a little line drawn at the bottom, and then says something like, oh, come on, there's still one more. Will the sequel to this one be the next game? Good question, KJ Sparks. If you're talking about streams, I'm thinking I definitely do want to continue playing the Trail series, but I don't want to do it in sequence. So what I mean by that is, when we finish Trails of Cold Steel 1, current plan is to do a challenge run of Elden Ring, since might finish the game Trails of Cold Steel 1 around the time that's released. And then after that challenge run, that's when I would do a challenge run of Trails of Cold Steel 2 and continue from there, if that makes sense, KJ Sparks. Oh, cool, Daddy A-Pip. You're right, it does feel a little too soon to have reached the final floor. Looked like you know something, Emma, but what? Thank you, Reed! Reed's finally catching on to Emma's shenanigans. Either way, no way to know for sure until we see what lies to wait down there. Maybe this floor is different somehow. All the way down we go. Whee! Well, we're here. Huh. It actually doesn't look too much different from the one we explored last month. Is this really the last floor? I mean, really? Or am I just going to break open in that wall over there and there'll magically be a 7th floor? Well, considering that we've seen this place, there's no telling what we might find further in. Stay on your guard, everyone. Right! Oh dear. This is going to be an adventure, isn't it? Alright, let's make sure everyone... Oh, no! No! Well, I'm glad I checked, because we're definitely not optimized here. Nope, 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 nope. This needs to be rectified immediately. Alright, for you, Elliot. I actually think giving you... where is it? I'll say either Cross Crusade or Seraphic Rain. Well, actually, Seraphic Rain would be like the ultimate, emergency thing. I want to give you Crescent Mirror if you don't already have it. Now, Cannon is maxed out, so that actually makes me want to maybe switch to something else just so we can rank up some other Master Ports. In terms of what else I would give Elliot, You know, Mobius might be good, just because it does increase the potency of healing items, so that could be useful. And Katsa would also be pretty good, just to get that ranked up. So I feel like this, you know, absorbing magic attacks should just be absurdly useful. Especially if it, like, goes up to a 100% chance, that would be amazing. But then we do have to level up that one. No one wants to get a WoW level up. Yeah. Oh, fair enough. There's benefits and drawbacks to each, for sure. Also, I have no idea what this one will be like in the long run. It seems to be just about getting more Sepith. Alright. In that case, I think it's decided. Let's have Elliot be ranking up the... finishing off Katse, I think. And then we'll give... I love Emma having Pandora, because it just could potentially do so much damage. As for you, Alyssa. I still think this is an excellent thing, so she should probably finish this off and then move on to a different one. But as for Milliam... I love this thing so much because it's so useful as a defensive Master Port. But we do need to level up some other things. So, how are you, Milliam? Why don't we have you level up the offensive R Steel critical hit damage one, just so we can get that one up there a bit. It'll be so weird not having Milliam just yet. Honestly, ironically, I think this is a fitting Master Port for Milliam just because of the name. But yeah. Now that that's all taken care of, let's our ornaments figure out. Oh, congratulations on finishing that doctorate, Gretcor. How does the job search, by the way, if you don't mind me asking? Now, what to give our allies here? Army just wants to give domination to, I think giving... At this point, just giving domination to Milliam might actually make sense, just because she can get that massive amount of damage with the first attack. Also, for the sake of time being, I will look for something here that's going to let us see, there it is, detection. Angel gives us Cross Crusade, which is great. So, instead... Do I have that Volcanic move? Yep, so I think that would make sense, Volcanic Rain. Unless we... That could bring... Nah. Okay. Invigorate would be a good thing to have, too. So... Oh, wait, that's what I want. So I want, actually, not Volcanic Rain, but, I think it was called Purgatorial Flame or something. Yeah. The ultimate fire attack. Now, what else can we give you? Esbrin Butterfly, and we already know she has Cross Crusade, which is great. Or like... Ready for something more supportive, like... Actually, yeah. Do we have, where is it? Crescent Mirror. Anyone here have Crescent Mirror? Ah, Eustace has it. I think it would make sense to give Elliot Adamantine Shield. Ballista, Crescent Mirror, and then just for safety reasons. Antiphobia never hurts. Actually, something in main just for now. But yeah, I guess it does KK Sparks. Thanks for pointing it out. Give Elliot some more options here. Should be... Well, since he no longer has... Maybe Impassion if we have another one. I don't think we do, though. Flare Bomb might make sense. Or Crystal... Actually, Crystal Flood, yeah. And... what else? Something to give us more Sepith. Alright, I think that'll do for now. Actually, we should have... Should probably get Fee some... Well, actually, I think we should be okay. Stuff we get Fee is basically what we give, Laura here, so... Saying though their evasion is 25%. Yep. Not fair enough, Rekor. Well, best of luck with their continued job search. It takes a while and a lot of effort, but it is worth it for sure. Defeat Seiryu and... Actually, there was a move here about moving super fast, so just, again, Action 3, Diffie as much speed as she can. That would be a good one to have, just all the Chrono stuff. Reaper's good to have. Is there anything that, like, has delay after using... Yeah, let's go with that. That works.
Let's go.
Ooh, alright, chat. Look, Dungeon looks complicated. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, especially since this is supposed to be the last one. And that's makes it intriguing.
There! It's my turn.
Probably have Emma up front for usual reasons.
Here.
Right. Wait, what's Alyssa's range?
Fire.
Okay, that's actually pretty fast. Look at this, chat. I approve. And what the heck is that? Oh my goodness, this looks like one of those monsters from Lost Izalith in Dark Souls.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Oh, wow. Well, this stuff looks very, very, very dangerous. Also, I would like to point out, chat, that the fact that this is a respin of an enemy we saw at the castle, it just means that implies to be even more so that, like, there's just so much similarities between the two areas. Anyway, Emma, get rid of these things.
Yes, sir! Here go. I can do this.
Yeah, it's a cake, but the cake is a lie.
Let's go.
My turn.
Oh, wow. That thing's actually pretty bulky.
Let's keep going.
Never mind. Good job.
I feel like I'm going stronger.
Nice job, Emma. Everyone's saying stronger. Also, I realize our tactics are all over the place. We need to rectify this immediately. Stop switching us around, Antomix. We're just the backup. I know, Fee, I know. Alright, we get auto tier if we link like this. So, that works. Ah, it's alright, Repgar. I'll just take a nap until I need it. Yep, that's our fee. Well, honestly, like, just... Of all the choices we've done so far, I feel like this is the most ideal team we have at the moment, just because Milliam seems to hit the hardest out of our main party, unless we include Sarah, but Sarah wasn't a choice here. Alyssa and Elliot provide much-needed support for healing and CP generation, and Emma just is our best spellcaster, so that's kind of why this is like the party, if that makes sense. Now, to be fair, I might switch out Alyssa for Eustace for Noble Command, depending on the situation.
I can do this.
Alright, we know these things really despise Cross Crusade. The fact that these things are level 51 does have me nervous, though, chat. Like, what level is the boss going to be in this area?
Let's go.
If it's like level 55 or something, we could be in trouble, or in for another grind stream.
Here. Okay.
Another Cross Crusade.
Is everyone okay?
There we go.
I did it!
Yes, nice job, William. Alright, I just realized something. So, Reen's, I forgot that, with Master Quartz, Reen's is actually all maxed out, so we should switch that out so he's leveling something else up. Honestly, let's do this one, just because I feel like having this would be a nice thing to have in case there is a really bad status effect that we need immunity to. Fair enough, Abby APS, fair enough. Yeah, computational theory is pretty complicated. Oh no, it's that thing again, chat! It's back! It's back from, Chapter 3. It's probably much stronger. Hello again! I think we'll say it's man that'll do. We really think the bow and arrow is going to work wonders against that?
Now's our chance.
It's
We
my
can do
turn.
this.
Star Lambda. They really do not like darkness, so Grim Butterfly.
It's my turn.
Everyone just use Grim Butterfly if you have it. Dark Knight will be fine.
My turn.
Grim Butterfly.
Focus.
Let's keep going.
12,000 damage, let's go, Emma! Emma too strong. Did I do dead? Did I do dead? Yes you did, Emma. Yes you did. That's one of those things. Actually, now that I think about it, I should probably give Emma... Where's the thing that heals EP while in the field? That'd be super useful right now. I think it was... No, it's not that one. That there are Ingenuity.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Wow, just over 8,000 health, and this is a normal enemy. That makes me concerned.
Yeah. My turn.
Like, what weird thing are we going to end up facing when we go to face the boss?
Arcus.
My turn. Arcus.
All right. Let's. Yay! Treasure.
Holy Breath Plus. Let's look at this one. Alright, Holy Breath Plus. Heals allies in an area with purifying sacred breath. Yep, that's a good one. Should be who to give it to. Oh, the lever! Hold on.
Yeah.
I need to do this.
Yes, sir.
Pull the lever, Milliam. Okay. Was that the wrong lever? No, it was the right lever, Milliam. Aww. What was your favorite part about the courses you took, Gregor? But I guess computational theory is not something I'm as familiar with.
Right.
Like, the limits of mathematics that I can handle is, like... I think it was the highest level math I ever took at college was boundary value problems, so I really did not like it. Like, I was fine with taking, like, Calculus 2 and things like that. But boundary value problems I found really, really challenging. Yeah.
Now's our chance. Let's smack. My turn.
Alright, we know these things hate dark matter, so...
I can do this. Let's go. It's
Everyone
my turn.
do the Cross Crusade.
Arcus.
My turn. Arcus.
Oh, we should.
Okay, so it is recovering, just checking. Ah, fair enough, Rookwork. I see another lever, though. I want to pull it. We must pull the lever. But I also noticed that Emma's low on EP because, again, that one... Her Master Horse just consumes EP like crazy in order to deal more damage. I think it's a worthy trade-off. Dealing more damage is generally a good thing. But we also need to be careful. Because we can run through EP very, very quickly. Oh, okay, that's actually a very good way to think about Breath Force. So basically what you're saying is critical thinking with logic. Yeah, that does sound interesting. That's one of the things I loved about college too, was learning more about critical thinking. So basically learning how to analyze and solve a problem rather than just going through rote memorization. I felt like that was among the most useful things learned in college. This thing does not like darkness. So,
It's my turn.
Grim Butterfly. Butterfly.
Yes,
And Nightmare. Agree, Record, agree.
That's a beautiful looking treasure chest.
Oh, the lever. Okay, so I think that opens up both spots, and now we can just... I also love the design of this dungeon, chat, because we just did a full loop, and now we're back at the start, so... Which puts it closer to the checkpoint, so good dungeon design there. Good dungeon design.
We have the advantage. Right.
Hello, Shiny Dolomos, and hello, Raiders. Thank you all so much for the raid. How's it going? Welcome to the Challenge Run stream. Hey, everyone. Welcome, welcome. So, how's the stream, Shiny Dolomos? If I remember correctly, you guys were doing, some challenge from Mr. Beast?
Yes, sir!
Awesome. So what was that challenge without Shiny Golden Lotus?
We should be safe now.
Oh, building competition. What kind of building competition? You mean like Legos, or are you actually breaking
It's a
stuff?
treasure chest! Okay.
My turn.
Yes, sir!
Seems like that. Yo, 3T Wasted! Thanks so much for dropping by, man. How you been? Right now, we're in the middle of a challenge run. Trails of Cold Steel, where we're trying to beat this RPG on its hardest difficulty without changing our starting gear. So, for reference as to what this looks like, so, yeah, our stats are not the best. We're going to do our best, though. Ah, sounds good. 3T Wasted. Sounds good. And now we're about to attack a track chest. But before we do that, I actually think we should go back and get our EP healed in case it ends up being a nightmare. Well, since you're all here, chat, though, I think it's time to show...
Alright, let's get
and we are having a track chest. It would actually be a perfect opportunity for
I can
hammer
do this.
time. So... first get rid of this thing, and then we'll use hammer time on the track chest. That's fine, Douglas.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
So first, just quickly get rid of these things. They do not like Cross Crusade,
Let's go.
so
Yeah.
get rid of them.
Yes, sir!
Right.
I do like that this game has a turbo mode, because as much as I love this game's combat, it also, there's a lot of animations that can take a while, especially with some of the longer fights that we've had so far. Ooh, Heavenly Gift. Grant allies insight stats and restores 20 CP every time. What?! 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 Oh my goodness. So basically, it's a combination of insights and invigorate and passion, but she does it for everyone, she gets it for free. What?! Do the monsters respawn when you stop at a healing lightsaber? Yes, they do, Breckor. Yes, they do. But that's really, really good.
All right.
Good job,
Success.
Melissa. And he leveled up too for some reason. I leveled up, so I took
Yeah,
a nap.
Yay! My turn!
Alright. Well, I did promise hammer time, so... let's see how well hammer time works, chat. Are you ready for this? Here we go.
Watch out, guys.
Hammer time! Let's go! And I also gave Million Domination, so this will deal double damage. So... this is like an ultimate attack for this game, chat. Hammer time! And that's how it's done!
Let's get going!
Just one turn! Let's go. This is why we have hammer time. We got a Master Quartz? What's this one? Alright, it's called Juggler. Ats or crafts inflict abnormalities. Ooh. Ooh, I like the sound of that. So... I mean... abnormalities is like... oh, wait a minute, I know what abnormalities are. Abnormalities are like the status effects that you get from like the weird elements. So space and void and things like that. Yeah, fair enough, Record. I mean, I still want to level this up just because it's giving combat arts the chance to do a critical, but just the idea of inflicting abnormalities just as a benefit, that's actually really good. Yep, someone did say Nora. You almost finished the... yeah, I think once Alyssa finishes this one, we'll give her the abnormalities one, because that just sounds amazing. Pandora, still a while to go.
It's my turn! My turn!
Adorable young Thor girl versus adorable little robot having girl. Who would win in a fight? Milliam Orion versus Nora Valkyrie? That's actually a hard question. I honestly think it depends how much electricity can Nora charge up versus how powerful does Eric Gatlam get. Like that would be like the defining question. Answer to that question.
I can do this.
No, 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 no. Turn around. Turn around.
Now's our chance. Let's smash them.
Alright. Into this Cross Crusade, right? Yep. Just everybody do the Cross Crusade.
I can do this. Arcus?
My turn.
Dark Matter.
Yes, sir.
And Dark Matter. Ooh, they outlink level 3, so auto tier, that I approve. Yay, we bonded! I'm not sure if I should feel happy about that. Your favorite two, Grekor?
Oh,
Okay.
there's more to go?
There's more to go, but I thought we'd be done with the dungeons already. Alright. This is a very pretty area, though. I love the water everywhere. Makes me wonder... Oh, those are some really cool-looking lamps, though. Mechanical. Anywho. What have we got around here?
This looks like a nice spot.
We didn't fish here? That's cool. Guess we're going fishing then, chat.
Now's our chance.
It's
We
my
can do
turn.
this.
Alright, these things do not like Grim
Yes,
Butterfly, so...
Right. Let's...
Right.
We should be safe now.
Alright, so I think the fishing spot was around here?
This looks like a nice spot.
Yeah, apparently. Okay. That's a really long distance, Reen, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Here we get. Whoa! Look at that, chat! It's a Pokemon! Is that for Alligator? What we got?
What even is this?
It's a failed Salamander. We got 0 apparently. That's nice. And 100 CP! Wow! Yes! Oh, it's Mr. Krabs. Alright.
Caught one.
There we go.
What even is this?
Oh yeah, Dappy APF. Be sure to join the Discord server. There's a link in the Twitch channel description. Highly recommend it. I like to post updates to Heartwell there, about Heartwell there, as well as just general information. It's also a good place to hang out with other people who frequent
What
the stream
even
a
is
lot.
this?
Okay. Awesome. Thanks, Dappy APF. Look forward to seeing you there. Alright, so, what else is around here? Oh, this is like, we need to make the stairwell here. Makes sense.
Now's our chance. Right. Let's smash them. It's my turn. Yes, sir. Here. The battle's over, but stay alert, everyone.
Oh, fair enough, Brookdor, fair enough. Now we pull the lever, and we open it up a new way forward. That's cool. Slow but steady progression. Wait, it drops Hero Bombs? That's awesome.
Now's our chance. Here I go. Here, I can do this. Let's, yeah.
Right. Arcus.
Yeah, that's the real question, Copper Nicholson. It's a question of
Let's
who
keep
has, like,
going.
the highest potential amount of power. So it really depends on how strong Eric Gotlin is. Because if Eric Gotlin can get to a point where its strength is able to outpace Nora with a match strike electricity, then, or at least to survive that, then that would do it. Though, to be fair, Eric Gotlin can give, The thing is, though, the spells Crescent Mirror and Adamantine Shield would basically counteract any, like, singular powerful attack that Nora could do. And I think, you know, just the Arcus Link system in general, as well as Aerodaclylon, would give Milliam a lot more versatility than Nora would have with her hammer and grenade launcher. That's my thought, anyway. So, honestly, I might actually do the edge to Milliam in that kind of battle, just because, again, she's more versatile and she can survive more than Nora could. Sure, Nora could potentially get absurd amounts of electricity for a single hit, but Milliam could survive that by just preparing for the strong attack with the right resistance spells. And she's already been shown to be a huge tank with Aerodaclylon.
We have the advantage. Yeah.
Fair enough, Rektor. Yep, you say that a lot.
My turn. Here, I can do this. Let's go.
Why did I do that?
Arcus.
This might hurt.
The
Why?
battle's over, but stay
There we
alert,
go.
everyone.
Alright, I think, yeah, there's a chest back there, probably a trap chest if I had to guess.
Okay.
My
yeah.
turn.
My turn. There. I can do this.
Yep, it's a trap chest. I called it, chat.
Fire!
See a lot of items.
Oh, that's a beautiful looking treasure chest.
Well, Milliam is charged up again, so we could just go for it. Yeah, let's go for it, chat.
Let's go, Lemmy.
I can't believe they have lasers. Come on, Milliam! Hammer time! Complete overkill, but it's worth it.
Didn't stand a chance.
Honestly, chat, I'm so glad we got that domination, orbment from, that last mission in Chapter 5, just because being able to deal double damage with an S-Craft if it's your first move is just amazing. As we saw there, no setup, just one-shot everything.
Nicely done.
Hammer
All
down.
right.
Done.
Impenetrable shield, what is this? This is what I think it is. Please be like an area of effect, Adamantine shield thing. Oh, no, it's not, but it just gives Adamantine shield and Crescent Mirror. That's really good. In that case, let's give you to... Yeah, let's just give you to Emma. Really good. That was definitely worth it. Just having a single ornament that gives the two, we'll say, damage cancellation moves. Honestly, chat, I will admit, Adamantine Shield and Crescent Mirror are quickly becoming my favorite, like, things to use in this game, just because they help our survivability so much. Especially Crescent Mirror, just not in addition to being immune to magic for one attack, it also reflects the damage back. That's amazing.
It's my turn.
My turn.
Here I go.
Right here. Mash.
There.
Nicely done.
Now. Let's keep going.
I did it!
Good job, Rain. Flame Impact. Burn 50%, fade 15%. Powerful downward slash, unbounceable slurps. Whoa! Alright, chat, now the class abilities are getting good. Like, look at this. This is a 50% chance of burn, 50% chance of faint. That's like a high chance of just some good status. That's really good. That's probably better than your S-Craft, Rain. Hey!
Fire.
No, 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 no. Come on, no. Turn around. There we
We have the advantage. Yeah.
go. No, we know these things do not like Cross Crusade.
Yes, sir.
Million Smash.
Right. Let's.
Right.
Oh, we should be safe now.
Alright, we got 2 more levels up. Which
I
I
did it.
approve. Megaton Press? What?! Faint 70% delay plus 40? Excuse me?! Excuse me?! What's the matter, Atomics? Am I just becoming more mandatory now? Am I? Am I?
I feel like I'm growing stronger.
You're telling me that Billy just has a move she can use that gives plus 40 delay and has a super high chance of causing faints. Billiam's too strong. Look at this, chat. Like, what the heck is this? Why? I mean, it sounds awesome, but why? Oh, because I want to break the game, don't you, Atomics? Fine, fair enough, Milliam. Yeah, honestly, chat, if we ended up against one opponent and there was just a way for us to continuously chain, like, attacks that have a high amount of delay, then we could potentially end up in a situation where we're just in a battle and the enemy just never has a turn. Which would be hilarious if that's possible. Actually, I'm curious now. What if we gave Milliam... I know there's an orbment that increases delay tactics. I think. It was called, like, Impede or something. Yep, that's it. So attach to crash and cancel arts, but more importantly, it gives delay plus 3. So, delay meaning, like, attacks are just increasing the delay further in the turn order. Nope, 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 nope.
Now's our chance. Okay. It's my turn. Let's. Yes, sir. Is everyone okay?
Oh, let's go! Alyssa finally finished it off. What? Altair cannon? Oh, it just activates twice per... What?! What?! Are you kidding me?! You're telling me! Chat. 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 You're telling me there's a Master Quartz that lets you recover from a KO twice per battle, and each time you recover, you get a 100% everything back. EP, HP, and CP. What?! Angel, more like Archangel. This thing sounds busted. Delay after space arts reduced by 50%. What?! This is just her default Master Quartz. I wonder if the devs are biased towards particular characters. I would not say that, Rekor. We have gotten our... Some of the bosses recently have been very challenging, I would say. And bear in mind, this is the hardest difficulty, Rekor. Need I also remind you that last stream we literally faced a boss that we couldn't get past because we just had to we could only use rain. Well, honestly, this Master Course right here might have allowed us to actually do that. Whatever. What is Altair Cannon? Oh, blasts of light fall from above and reduces ATS and ADF. That's amazing. But, of course, now that we have this, it's also important for us to keep leveling up the other Master Course so we have options.
Yay, treasure!
I think it's a combination of both grinding and trying to get some sort of strategy for each boss, Rekor. I think, why some of the more recent bosses, excluding the many that destroyed us, seemed easier. It's just because I've gotten a better understanding of this game's combat system. So I really think it comes down to battle as well. I try to find like optimum builds for people. What's this? A demonic blade. What? That's a move? What? Absorb 5% of the damage dealt as HP? That's really good. I'm glad that's a thing. Question is, who should get it? Actually, yeah. If anyone should get it, it should be you. See just how busted this can be. Well, actually... because we know she can do a ton of damage. This would be like a full heal for her. Yeah, fair enough, Rector. Yeah, I think the thing is, like, when you have fewer options at the start of the game, it makes things a lot harder for sure.
We should... please excuse us.
But now that we have so many options open to us, it does open up a ton of possibilities.
This is the end.
Uh-oh. Chat, we're here. We're actually here. Making me nervous. Because you know, chat, you know that whatever is back there, it's probably gonna be super hard. But, oh, fair enough, Redboard. Yep, please excuse us, she says to the vague monsters that want to smash us. Oh well. I think this will actually be a good place to take a break, chat, so don't worry, guys. I'll be right back. Alrighty, chat. Welcome back, everybody. So, one thing I definitely noticed about these dungeons is that they tend to have a little pattern in terms of levels. So, regarding, like, enemies, typically the boss enemy will be 2 or 3 levels higher than the main enemies, the highest level of the main enemy we see around here. So, what I'm thinking, chat, is whatever level this thing is, we should try to aim for a couple levels above that before we attempt the boss.
We have the advantage. My turn.
So this thing is level 51. So what that means is the boss is probably like level 53 or 54. Also, Chaz, so this mirror just kind of look like a Bionicle of sorts, just because it has the kind of effect to it. It reminds me of the Toa. And no, not Toa from Shadow of the Cold Steel. I mean like the Toa as in like the Guardians, the robotic Guardians from Bionicle.
Here, it's my turn.
Yep, Director, we already found the boss frog door, metaphorically speaking. That's right, these things do not like Grim Butterfly. Let's try Shadow Blade. I'm curious how much damage this will do, honestly.
Arcus activated.
Especially since it costs a whopping 600 EP. Or, I guess it's probably normally 400, but Emma's thing just makes everything more expensive.
Arcus activate!
That's for you!
Ha!
Not sure if that's what.
Alright, let's keep going!
Alright, I guess we won't find out quite yet.
Now's our chance! Let's smash him!
Are these things resistant to... No, they are not. So I really do want to see just how strong this can be.
Yes, sir! Here goes. Right! Let's go!
Right! Arcus...
Alright, let's find out. Let's see how strong it is, chat. Ooh. Okay. It's
We should
alright.
be safe now.
Hey, to be fair, that was neutral damage, so that'd be solid for neutral damage. The fact that it's going to cost us 600 EP every time we want to use that might not make the most sense, especially since the amount of HP regenerated wasn't that much, since we probably have to hit super hard for that to be practical. It's a cool move, but it's probably a bit too expensive for its own good. So... always just give... I think what I'll do is I'll give Emma an EP cut, honestly. Oh, what's that, Director? Okay, sports. Oh, you have a burning question. Say if you have a multiverse that mainly takes place in the real world, and you have magic items inside the real world, often one being most powerful over others to the point where people do anything. However, if someone from another world is crazy enough to attempt and try to get this particular item. Continue, KK Sparks. I think you're in the middle of your thought there. Go on. So, are you saying like Lord of the Rings, basically, or if that villain Doubtless Power Bomb would make them so indestructible to the point where it could cause them to be defeated easier? In general, I'd say yes, KK Sparks. The reason I say that is there's a saying that absolute power corrupts absolutely. So, if you have like this super incredible power or that you're trying to use for your own personal gain, that's just basically going to make that person tyrannical, and because they're tyrannical, they'll be liable to make mistakes that could, you know, they're still quite dangerous, but they'll be liable to make mistakes that will be their own undoing. Hey, cool all too. Yep, this is the old schoolhouse. We're supposedly on the last floor. And we don't know what the boss is yet. We're grinding a bit before that. But anyway, thank you so much for dropping by. How you been? So, where's EP cut? Oh, there it is. Definitely want that for Emma. At this point, it's staying silly. The amount of how expensive. I think we can't have EP cut 3 yet. Oh well. It's fine too, just Sparks. That's just kind of my thought is too much power may actually make someone more powerful.
Now's our chance! Okay. Let's smash him! My turn! Here, it's my turn. Let's...
Oh, that's interesting.
Let's keep going.
I'm feeling very motivated, so I'm sorry to hear that call too. Well, one thing I can recommend that would that can help with getting more motivated or excited about things is if you can give yourself a goal of some kind to work towards. That's a great way to stay motivated.
Now's our chance! We can do this!
Okay,
Alright, so Cross Crusade, everyone.
Right!
Or Dark Matter.
here I go! Right! The battle's over, but stay
Oh,
alert,
that was a lot of XP. Ooh, there we go. Furia, 50% chance. Evasion, plus 3%. Nice, nice. Okay. Yeah, I think those floating skulls are going to be our best bet for grinding. Yep. around.
We have the advantage. Yeah.
Alright. Grim Butterfly, everyone.
Right.
It's my turn. My turn. Let's keep going.
Perfect.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
It's my turn. Okay.
Frost Crusade. Frost Crusade or Dark Matter.
Here I go. Arcus.
Oh yeah, for sure, Kowalski. So this is clearly a reskin of the stalls from the
should be
castle,
safe now.
but that leads me to believe that there's a deep connection between the castle and this place. Ooh, Flare Bomb, nice. 50%. Stores EP and H when HP is low. Okay. Nice. Nice, interesting. Very interesting. The grind continues. I like how we have, like, grinding down to a science at this point, chat. It's basically, if you look for enemies near to the respawn checkpoint, and what you're primarily looking for is an enemy side that has a lot of individual enemies all at once. And that's about it.
Yes, sir.
That's all it takes.
My turn.
I can do this. Let's keep going.
Oh, you have a seasonal disorder, Gregor? I'm sorry to hear that. Hope you're feeling alright.
Fire! Fire!
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Here I go. Arcus. I can do this. Let's go. Yeah.
Fade.
Right.
Cross. Dark Matter.
Arcus.
Let's keep going.
There we go. So much at
I
speed.
did it.
Nice job,
right.
Alyssa. Nice job, Elliot.
Done.
And P2. Yeah, I did good. Ah, no, actually, Gregor, that's a pretty normal feeling. So, what I mean by that is, because in the winter months it tends to be cloudier and there's less sunlight, it actually, not only does the day just look darker outside, but it also means that you're getting less, you'd be getting less, I think, vitamin D from the sun. So that does affect, your mood too. But that's what I mean, like, it's normal for one's mood to go down a bit in the wintry months because of stuff like that.
Right.
Right. Okay.
Oh, we did it.
Nicely done. Sounds about right, Gregor.
Now's our chance. Here I go. Okay.
Basically, at a certain point, what I find is, in
My
this
turn.
game, once that speed rates start to go down, what you really need is just as
my
many
turn.
individual enemies on the field as possible, because that
Let's
will
go.
yield the most amount of XP overall.
Now's our chance. Here I go.
Is that the record? Everyone here is friends with the characters in Class 7.
Here. Yeah.
Oh, cool, KK Sparks. Sounds awesome. Best of luck with your world building there.
I can do this.
Ah, Curitiba. Where's that, Greptor? I haven't heard of that place before. Oh, cool. Yeah. Actually, KK Smarts, how are things down in Florida right about now? Just because I know that it's hurricane season.
We have the advantage. Yes,
So
sir.
it's always read about that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Dreptor. Thanks for filling us in about that.
My turn.
Right.
Uh-oh. This is not going well.
We should be safe
And Elliot
now.
saved the day. Thank you, Elliot. Oh, really? Well, that's it to hear, KK Sparks. Oh, yeah, yep. In fact, a lot of people I know were affected by the hurricane that hit the Northeast, so... Like, it was so bizarre for me because the Northeast is not known for getting hit with that kind of
We
weather.
can do this.
And when I literally saw that some of the same highways I've driven on before in like Philadelphia and New York were just flooded, like that you know, it's really, really scary. And my heart goes out to all those who were affected, hit by the flooding and the damage that was caused. Copper Nicholson, I guess you just write exactly like that, like you described it right there. Just write your story as you would write your story. I don't see what the problem is.
Here.
My turn.
Right. Yeah.
I'll bring on KK Sparks. What I would say, Copper Nicholson, is if you have a story that you are really passionate about and you want to write, just go write it. Like, just go write anything about it. Just keep working on it, bit by bit. That's what I'd say.
Fire. Now's our chance. My turn.
My
Good job,
turn.
Ellen.
Right. Okay. We should be safe now.
Alright, what level is everyone? Ooh, okay, we're getting there, I want everyone to be at least level 55, so... Yeah, once Fee Elliott and Laura... Oh, sorry, Fee Elliott and Alyssa hit 55, we should be good to at least attempt the boss. Well, what I would say, Copper Nicholson, is just... Again, it all comes down to storytelling at that point. What you would want to do is you'd want to put the character into situations that really show where they get that appreciation for that culture from, and why they feel so inspired by that. So that's what I would do, is have a series of situations or experiences the character goes through that makes them really, really respectful of that culture and really want to support them. And really write about those in depth, and I think that will make it quite believable. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what's a good example of a... Oh, actually, now I think of that, have you read the, have you seen the movie The Last Samurai, Copper Nicholson? Because I think that's one of the first movies that comes to my mind of, like, someone coming to a culture or that they weren't a part of and adopting it even though they're being exploited by a different culture. So that'd be one of the first places I would look if you're looking for an example of that. You could also look at, if you want to turn to biblical terms, I'd say look at Exodus. And the reason I'd say look at Exodus is because Moses was, while I believe he was born a Hebrew, he was raised by the royal family in Egypt, and so just culturally he was used to being in the upper class and had to learn to, but he grew to learn to understand and relate to the plight of the Hebrews. So that's
Right.
that'd be another one to look at.
Yeah. Right.
No, Copper Nicholson.
The battle's over, but stay.
Just search for The Last Samurai. It's a great movie, but I think its storyline follows that kind of structure you're seeming to describe. I don't remember. I'm not sure if it's a DreamWorks movie. Copper Nicholson. It's not animated. It's an excellent movie though.
Right.
Right. It's my turn.
Ah, that's great to hear, Bradford. Glad you're not your first one. You're aiming to set the next one. Awesome.
Okay.
Congrats.
Yes, sir. Right. Let's keep going.
Probably actually give Alyssa Cross Crusade as a... Do I have another one? Yeah, I do. There we go. Just to speed this up. Oh, no, you're talking about, what's it called? You're talking about, Prince of Egypt, yep. It's an excellent movie as well, but I also recommend just reading Exodus from the Bible, just because that's the original source.
Let's keep going.
Ooh, nice. Fair enough, Rickford. Well, as someone who did get the Pfizer vaccine myself,
Now's our chance. Let's
it's
smash
very
it. Here we
effective.
go.
It's definitely very effective.
It's my turn.
My turn.
And I would strongly encourage anyone that has the ability to get vaccinated to get vaccinated. As soon as possible.
The battle's over, but stay alert, everyone.
Yeah. I agree, Grekor. For all the horrors that I've undergone, I'm glad that we live in an age where science has advanced to a point where we can develop such vaccines at a rapid rate. Because that's so important. There's two, Copper Nicholson. So
Now's our
the
chance.
Pfizer vaccine and the Moderna vaccine, I think, both require two shots.
Here. Okay. Right.
Yep, science is great for sure. It did what? It gets Crescent Mirror and Adamantite Shield by default? Excuse me? Offensive arts and puts out... What?! Copper Nicholson, the Bible, I think, is actually, free. So there are free versions of the Bible online that you can use. And you can Doodle search, which, sections are Exodus. Pretty significant chunk of, it's one of the larger stories in the Bible. So, a lot of good stuff in there, though. I strongly encourage you to find a free version of the Bible and just to read Exodus yourself.
Now's your chance.
Right.
Go dark matter.
My turn. Here, I can do this. It's my turn. Oh, we should be safe now.
Ooh, look at that. Green's all line up. Level 4 wing. 75% chance. Nice, nice. I'm really wondering if that's going to become a 100% chance at level 5. If that's the case, that'd be amazing.
I did it!
All right.
Success.
Yeah. That's the other thing. If the person administering, like, a vaccine knows what they're doing, it won't feel... You really won't feel that much. Are you just going to list the name of every character in this game record at this point? Alright, but I am noticing that we have actually maxed, we've maxed stuff out. So... probably give everyone the master quartz we think they would want for the boss battle. But first we rest. Aw, that's a deal, Redboard. So everyone's level 55 right now, which is great. So here's hoping that this is enough. We shall give this boss an attempt, chat. We shall give it an attempt. But first, I actually need to take a quick bio break, so I will be right back. Alrighty, chat. Welcome back, everyone. So, it is time to make our preparations for whatever chaos lies ahead of us. Now, I know normally we give Millium the... where is it? The Aegis, thing, because it's all about that defense. But part of me almost wants to give her the... where is it? The Angel one, just because... when she gets knocked out, she would just be able to go in with her attack, with her ult. Unless, well, actually, how much strength does she get with that? All right, so she does get 30 more strength from Aegis, but we're exchanging that for the ability to just have to get out of jail, basically 3 lives. So. And there's pros and cons. let's try divvying her Angel. Then we div, as cool as this is, actually, it is pretty good, honestly. It's just those abnormalities. Not sure, Copper Nicholson. Or Pourquoi. Anything else we can give her that would make sense? Well, we're definitely going to have to give Elliot the... We need to give Elliot the healing one, just because that goes without saying at this point. So, yep, Cannon. Does Cannon give us Crystal Blood? It does not. Okay. Actually, now that I think about it, should probably give Elliot Recuria. So... where's Recuria? Just because that's a generally useful thing to have. I've noticed, as of late. There's Recuria. There's Recuria. Oop. Okay. So, since Alyssa has this, and she has the Juggler, that actually means that Impenetrable Shield is useless on her, so let's give her something else. I'm thinking... I'm not sure what you mean by that, Copper Nicholson. I really don't understand. Ah, fair enough, Rookborg. Okay, so we can give, here's Stat Down. Okay, that could actually be useful. Saintly Force. Or we could go with something like this, just to weaken them up. That would give them more strength. No, it's attacks and crafts, though, and Alyssa's probably not going to be doing too much attacking, unless we need her to. But I think it just gets a... Well, I'm curious. Wait, what arts does Juggler give us? Okay, so it's giving us a lot of those arts. Probably give her Phantom Phobia, honestly. Or something like that. What's gonna move? Yeah, I think Phantom Phobia is a good fallback option. Either that or like Chrono Drive or... Oh, Chrono Drive is just a good move to have in general. Okay, yeah, let's give her Chrono Drive. Makes sense. Makes sense. I think we could just get rid of Crescent Mirror and add Mind Time Shield, get Elliot's Penetrable Shield. Oh, really, Greco? That's really interesting. Thanks for sharing that. Belle is using Pandora. She'll be using Juggler. It's the last thing we give Elliot. He had one that said EP recovers on the field, so that would actually be pretty useful for Elliot. That's EP recovers while walking on the field. I was just looking for EP recovers on the field. maybe it was... It is very possible that I'm just misremembering and that someone else has it. Oh, no, here it is. Dragon Mane, that's what it was. Okay, Emilium, since she has Angel, what does that give her? That's Fortuna, that's nice. And Altera Cannon, in case we wanted to go all out. Does everyone have a healing move? Upward to be healing move? No, it does not. I should definitely, yeah. Get rid of Chrono Break. Let's go with something else, Alyssa. Yeah, exactly, Gappy APF. That goes for, like, many established religions. There are... You can have a situation... Like, all throughout human history, religion exists to serve an important function in society. But at the same time, you can also see situations where people will use religion as a precursor to do something unjust, which makes no sense to me. Now, where is the thing? We want Tiara, if I can get that. Yeah. Just have Tiara as a backup. We'll be okay here. And he gets healing arts by default, so that's good. Really, I think Millium's gonna be the... No, Millium has Tiara. But no one has... And Elliot can do his HP regen thing, so we're good on that front. I think, yeah, the other thing you have to remember when reading religious texts is a lot of things you have to take out of basically like a metaphorical or symbolic value to really get meaning out of it, and that requires a lot deeper thinking than just reading something on the surface level. So, what do we got here? So everyone's all set up. We got our tactics. Everyone's linked. Alright, chat. Well, hold on. Knowing how we usually do tactics, we kind of like to space ourselves out a bit, just to be safe. So, probably something like this. How we usually do things. Alright, chat. Whatever's in here, let's find out. What on earth is that?
Be careful, this one looks strong.
Oh dear, there's two of them. This is getting out the patents. Wow, that was damage. Elvaria, level 53, okay. I guess what we can do is we can have Alyssa cast, are these gonna be like melee attackers primarily, I'm wondering? Yeah, these bots look absolutely terrifying.
It's my turn.
Okay, I'm thinking Alyssa... Adamantine Shield just for safekeeping.
Let's go. It's my turn.
Emma, since we're going to have our buffs up, we need to see just how strong these things are. So what kind of... Okay, they do not like darkness, they do not like phantom phobia. So, and they definitely don't like earth. The Grim Butterfly, and they don't like phantom phobia either. what the stats look like for them. Can they get Nightmare? They can. I think the random stats bet would be a better option. So, Phanophobia. I have a feeling that one's probably going to get closer, and that will give us an opportunity to hopefully get both of them, if they get close enough. Elliot, we need your HP regen, so drop your beats.
Keep it up, everyone.
Yeah!
Alright, we got our mirror up. What?
You okay? Thank you very much. Huh?
Glad everyone is saying Adamantine Shield. Okay, these things love physical attacks, apparently. Let's see how much damage this does. Hey, Blue Wow, that just so much dropped me by. How's it going? Okay, okay, okay.
My turn.
Intriguing. You've intrigued me, game. You've intrigued me. Okay, yeah. They both each have close to 50,000 health. Chat! I mean, if most of these things have like another super attack, we can probably do this. So, where's our attack up skills? Do we have an attack up skill? I feel like we should. Or if not, we just have our Tetra Gelatos. So... Actually, what would this do? So if I did this... Yeah, it would delay it like crazy. Oh well. That's not line 13. I don't have anything that just increases attack. So that would be where the Tetra Gelato comes into play. But these are such a rare thing. You know what? No. I think this should be fine. We should just do something else. Anything else. To make good use of our turn. Yeah, let's go for it. Goddamn Fueka! That damn it, I forgot because of the build up. That's right.
I can do this.
Okay, Alyssa. So, Blessed Arrow just CP 40, but we could just give Heavenly Gift, honestly. Give everyone a CP regen. Ow.
Right.
Elliot! That's not going to get us in time. We need to heal. We got someone else cast Adamantine Shield. That's Foley song.
Thank you very much. Okay.
Actually, she doesn't have Adamantine Shield. Darn it. Alright, Emma. Just hit him with your strongest attack. So go with, yeah, do it fast. Why is this a thing?
Right.
Oh, there's a crit coming up, chat. There's a crit coming up. I see that crit.
Hang in there. Thank you very much. Now.
Oh, there's another crit too. So, oh dear.
Here I go.
As much we unfortunately can't use Millian's S-Craft at this precise moment. But she just does not have enough CP stored up at the moment. But what we can do, since she has the crit anyway, well, we can use it, we can give it to someone else. How about you, Emma? You want to deal crits to these states?
Great towers.
Yep. Cold Steel. Fire the laser, Emma!
Rest in peace.
Yes, sir.
Alright, well, they're still alive, but they won't be for long. All we need to do is get, Milliam charged up it and then used her thing at that precise moment when we need it. So, Milliam smash. Alright. In case this doesn't work, Elliot, we need to make sure we have a backup plan. So, Adamantine Shield can't hurt. Which one is, Milliam? Milliam's to the right? Okay.
Arcus activate.
Milliam gets the crit. Will be hammered down time, chat. Hammer down. And I'll do it! First try! Seriously, the boss for Chapter 5 was way harder than that. What is this?
Yeah, you didn't
There's no way this is the last level of the Schoolhouse, is it? Yeah, exactly. This boss was nothing compared to Chapter 5. Chapter 5 was ridiculous.
I did it! Making progress.
I did it!
This felt like a pushover by comparison. Yeah, basically, they look scarier than they actually are. Those things were really strong. Not as hard as the last boss, though. Well, we won. I'm honestly kind of surprised. Normally when we do this, we have to grind some more, but oh well. And nothing's happening. That's basically my reaction right now, Rain. No sign of any new door appearing either. Well, it certainly seems that way. Oh, for the final floor, this seems like kind of a letdown. Yeah, no. There's been too much foreshadowing. There's gotta be something else. Like, there's gotta be something else. There's no way. Come to think of it, it's all just been business as usual since the 4th floor, hasn't it? Dude, now that's his new floor every month. That's about it. We can't do much more right now. Let's head outside. Roger. Oh look, Fia and Melissa's bomb level went up. That boss was underwhelming, honestly. We did, though. What is foreshadowing? Blade Run Mile. No, there was definitely foreshadowing, though.
Okay, my turn.
Here I go.
Oh, right, we can just teleport out, right? Because this is the thing. Whee! Ooh, magic! Alright. Wait, hold on a second. Was that a chest? I just... Okay, no, I'm imagining things. My bad. To the surface we go. I find it very hard to believe, though, chat, that that's it. Like, there's gotta be more to it than that. We would not have gone through this entire dungeon just for there to be nothing at the bottom. Alright, so, end investigation. Well, actually, we should leave the save file here in case we need to grind. So... that could always end up being a necessity. Alright. Here we go, chat. Ending the investigation. Well, congratulations. We all survived another month of exploration. In probably the most underwhelming visit to the old schoolhouse yet. We didn't even need a grind stream for this. I mean, what is this? And sure enough, nothing suddenly appeared on our way back out. Well, if the 6th floor really is the last one, that means our investigation of the old schoolhouse is over now, right? We still know nothing about it. Oh boy. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think I've related to Fee more at any other moment in this entire game. Like, this is kind of my reaction to the old schoolhouse right now. Yeah, we still know nothing about it, though we reached the end. Whoopee. I swear, this is just put in for the developers. First that's an excuse of Brian Ferretz. Well, it does seem that way. Oh no, Emma's gonna say, but there's more, isn't there? Well, that can't be the end. That made this the worst designed dungeon ever! Okay! Well said, William. Well said. Fee and Lamleon just looked so disappointed. This is just my hunch, but I don't think that we've just taken our last trip to the old schoolhouse, especially after all the foreshadowing. Maybe we should tell the principal later and see what he thinks. Celine? Celine, what are you doing here? You have to remember William to the William. I don't know, Woodrow. Wow, that's an excellent question. A cat? Celine? Do you know this cat? Yeah, she hangs around the school sometimes, and it looks like she's grown pretty fond of Emma. So you're really not her owner, huh? Oh, that's right. She's more like, a really close friend, sort of a confidant. And you just hear Celine say, Meh! Emma's like, oh, don't you pipe out about that now, Celine. Ria messages Rain. Milliam, don't make it so obvious that we know we're in a video game. Milliam's like, that's pretty obvious. I've seen the two of them hanging out. Celine really likes Emma, but she likes me more. Hey, Celine! Sometimes I see Emma in out-of-the-way places just talking to Celine. Oh! Oh! Someone in Class 7 has known for a while. Interesting. That's right, Emma. You can't lie about this anymore. I've been always watching, Emma. Always watching. You've seen that? Just from a distance. I couldn't tell what you were saying. But the fact that you are talking to the cat so much leads me to believe that there's more going on here. Right, Emma? But it certainly almost looks like you two were carrying on a conversation. Well, we are very close. I mean, everyone talks to animals, right? And everyone just stares blankly at Emma. Yeah, you know, flustered about it. Oh, so you're Serene. Celine. That's a pretty name. Oh, her fur's all soft. Uh-oh. Is Millie about to get scratched? I wonder who her owner is if it's not Emma. She has to be someone's cat with this ribbon on her tail. Hey, don't just monopolize all the pouting. Wait, hold on. I wouldn't mind giving her a scratch behind the ears. Wait, hold on a minute, no! Celine is tempting Class 7 chat. She's going to, like, put a spell on all of us. No, it's all part of her plan. She's like, yes, good. Come closer, children. And I'm going to send you to the 7th floor of the schoolhouse. Good luck getting out. I think she and I would get along. I don't know why I'd say that. Maybe because we're both cats. Whatever. Doesn't seem to mind all the attention, at least. Oh, I just each their own, Road While. I enjoy Emma as a character. But to each their own. Oh. Oh, no. She's trying to, like, activate Ring's power, isn't she? What is it? Feels like she wants something from me. The question is, what? I was like, Celine? Oh? Celine's like, yeah, never mind. He's gone. Will she be alright? I hope she doesn't accidentally wander into the old schoolhouse or something. I'm sure she'll be fine. She seems to have been wandering around here for quite some time. I'm sure she knows her way around. Really, that's a relief. Well, that was suspicious. Anyway, we might as well call it a day. Yeah, you're right. Oh, and let's not forget when we get back to the dorm, we need to sit down and discuss what we're doing for the festival. And Ray's like, oh no, I'm not going back to the dorm. There's somewhere else I need to go. Whoops. Almost forgot about that. I'm sure Reen did too. Oh, sounds like we have plenty to keep us busy tonight. All the progress we made. I'd really rather we were the ones to solve the mysteries of the old cells. Oh well, no point dwelling in that now. Oh yeah, it's almost time to meet up with Toa. Should head off to the pier rooms to the floor of the main building. Yep. Toa time, chat! Oh no! Oh no! Chat, what is the name of this orb? Hey! I didn't mean to drop that! Lammy, why'd you drop that? That's my armament. It is Toa time, but first, what is this? Milliam, you have some explaining to do. Why is there something called Chaos? Abnormal status for the foe's last 2 more turns. Okay then. Chaos Emerald, yes! We found a Chaos Emerald, chat, we just need 6 more. Chaos Control. Alright. Where... Okay, so that's actually the main quest. Interesting. Alright. So. We know. That's the main quest. That's good. Which means we actually have 2 bond points now, so... Alrighty, chat. You know what that means. Time for some more free time events, and then, of course, we'll end the stream with Toa, I think. Yeah, me too, Draco. I love Dark Souls' combat and exploration. So what I'm thinking, chat, is Alyssa and Milliam, and then we'll go see Toa. So, Alyssa, where are... Oh, you're right here. Hi, Alyssa. Are you already done with practice for the day, Alyssa? Yeah, the second years are all busy preparing for the festival. They might ask me to help them out with some setting things up here at some point, too. Well, I guess that's... Nobody's getting any rest until the festival's over. Especially those of us who haven't come up with anything yet. Yeah, I really hope we can find something that's perfect for us. Is there around top for some more? Sure. Alyssa, would it get in your way if I stay around a while longer? Oh, no, not at all. Honestly, if you stand here, maybe Ferris won't come back and badger me, so that'd be a relief. There's a spare cross here, so how about we play some catch? Cross? Oh, the Sith thing. Never used one before. Would you mind showing me how to use it? Oh, I'd be happy to. Aw, Reese got playing with cross. That's awesome. Aw. Yes. I approve. That's nice. Catch. Oof. Back to you. Oh, that one actually flew pretty straight. You're getting the hang of this. Little by little. No, it's nice to play catch with you like this. Never expected that we'd end up this close. What? That kind of came out wrong. I was just like, yeah, that definitely came out wrong. We already know how much you don't ship me. Be with you. I only met that a few months ago. You couldn't stand to be in the same room with me. But now, here we are. Well, there was the accident and all, which still has never been explained because of gravity, but whatever. Which I specifically told you for today about, and now I'm reminding you. My bad. But this makes me happy. I remember worried that we'd never be able to make up, so I'm glad we just play ball now. Cut it out, you're making me blush. Everybody's like, this is not meant to be... imply anything, Alyssa. I'm just glad we can work as teammates. Well, I know what you mean, though. I just wish our time together didn't have to come to an end. Oh no! Reed, run! Run! Wait, now my words are coming out wrong. I meant that I didn't want our time together as classmates to come to an end. There we go, that's fair, Alyssa. That's all I meant, okay? Yeah. Got a good point, though. We're going to be second years in just a few months, and 1 year after that, we'll be graduating. That sounds like a long time from now, but I'm sure it'll be over before we know it. Yeah. Hey, Rain? Do you remember that time we talked back to Nord? Oh, cool! They're actually making reference to, like, all the different... Oh, we're making reference to that scene! I remember that scene, the Stardazing scene. That was such an awesome scene. I don't think I would have become any stronger without Class 7's help and support. Yours included. So, thanks. Thanks for worrying about me. Thanks for telling me to keep looking up. Ah! Finally starting to move forward, step by step. And one day, I will finally make sure that my mother gets fired from her job as CEO, so that she can no longer cause pain to the entire continent. But until that day, I need to keep practicing lacrosse, I need to one-up Ferris, and I need to tell you, that's something I probably couldn't have done if I hadn't come here and met Class 7, or the rest of the Academy. Or if we didn't get all the time to spend together like this. I agree. But I guess we both said some pretty embarrassing stuff, now that you mention it. I'm embarrassed just thinking about it. Even so, I stand by what I said the other night. If I'm going to move forward, I want to do it with you in Class 7, and all the members of the Lacrosse Club. And everybody's like, even Ferris? And Alyssa's like, yes, even Ferris. Yes, I wouldn't be moving forward at all without all of you helping me. And I'd like to think that I've helped you too. Fair enough, Redmore. I'm sure that'll stay true through next month's field study, and the Academy Festival after that. You too, Alyssa. Feel exactly the same way. It's supposed to be rough now with our last field study coming up. When we shadow for final exams, doesn't help either. Final exams! Oh no! What's that going to be like? No, Copper Nicholson, no. And to be honest, we'll probably have more challenges to face as second years. The time we spent together, both the good times and the bad, those are what we're going to remember. Those times are the lots we keep putting together until we find the shape of the lives we want to live. Yeah, you're right. As long as we don't give up and stick together, we're going to be just fine. That was a great scene. I approve. Very well done. Anything else to say, Alyssa? That was a fun way to pass the time. I wouldn't mind doing it again sometime if you'd like. That'd be great. Thanks. Or he's like, by that, I mean that completely platonically, Alyssa. Alyssa's like, gosh darn it, Reed. You already know the developers want to ship us. I'm supposed to be the canon ship, Reed. And Reed's like, you're not the canon ship and you can't change my mind. And Alyssa's like, get back here, Reed. And now, oh dear. I was wondering what I was walking on. That's a flower bed. Now, before we go see we must brave through the dangers of chaos. I made some cookies at the cooking club today. Oh no! And Reed's like, is the cooking club still standing? And Ellen's like, oh, don't worry, the cooking club is still standing. Mostly. It was a Margarita Doll freaked out about it, but it was super fun. What did you do this time? I let Lammy help me flatten out the cookie dough, but he kind of flattened the whole board on accident. And Reed's like, and they still let you stay in the cooking club. And William's like, yeah, they're actually having trouble recruiting people. I see. Yeah, that's fair, cool too. I appreciate that they were able to resolve the differences between Reed and Alyssa, but I also agree that my thought is, if you're going to give us the choice with who to romance in this kind of a game, like, don't... It's better not to force your hand too heavy in one particular direction. Like, I can understand if there's some that just make more sense than others. Like, of course, that just goes with character chemistry. But when when it's like so clearly favoring a single individual, well, that's, you know, by all accounts, should just have equal parity with the other characters, and doesn't have like a specific story reason for why they, of all people, would be the more likely ship. That just gets on my nerves. This would be completely different if, say, like Reed and Alyssa when they were both growing up, or if Reed and Alyssa spent more time together than the other characters, just in general, then yeah, okay, I can understand that, them being pushed for that ship more. But the fact that it's like a similar amount of time is being devoted to all the potential romanceable options, I do find it just a bit bizarre that Alyssa is like usually the one that's clearly the ones the devs are focusing on. Oh, it's almost charming when you put it like that. Did I spend some more time with you? Are you sure that's a good idea, Reed? Mind if I hang out with you for a bit, Ilium? Against my better judgment? I don't really get the opportunity to relax together very often, especially after the last time when we went shopping. Sure, go ahead. Down, and get your feet up. Yeah, I agree, Koala, too. Agreed. The ideal relationship is with someone who can be not just someone you love, but also someone who's a great friend. That's an ideal relationship. Life as a student is so much fun! I've been here for a month already, and I haven't gotten bored at all! Oh, glad to hear it. Oh yeah, you made some cookies at the cookie club, didn't you? How'd they turn out? Wanna try that for yourself? No! 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 Melia's being sus! No! Hey, Smarts, as someone who's seen the Pokemon XY anime, I'm going to strongly disagree with you there, and the reason I say that is I just don't feel like some of the other acquaintances Ash has had the best chemistry. Like, Misty especially, you might say, oh, well, surely they alone, right? No, they always fight all the time. Like, that's... I don't see too much chemistry there. And then, like, the other one, I mean, I guess I could kind of see Dawn, but it just feels like... I think Serena benefits from the, I guess, relatively solid writing of the XY anime compared to the other Pokemon anime. But Serena had a full character arc, and I felt like, you know, her reasons for looking up to Ash were genuine. And it did seem like that Ash reciprocated those feelings at least somewhat. So, again, to each their own. But yeah, that's the other thing. Like, most people think this Ash would just be Signal for life, and I can understand that. He's very focused on his goals. Oh, is it going to be anyone? Probably Serena. That's just my thought. Fair enough, cool, too. But still, Milliam is being sus. What did you put in those 50s, Milliam? No, so some 50s out of paper pad. Oh no! Here you go, they're pretty good! Awesome, can't wait. It's a bit salty. Yeah, I messed up and used salt instead of sugar. This is chaos, chat. It's absolute chaos. Oh, fair enough, AJ Sports. I did teach their own. But, like, you can't do much homework out to putting salt in cookies. Like, Milliam, why? That's such a cliche that I didn't think people actually did it. Actually pretty good, though. Hey, Rain, do you even stop to think that I might have poisoned that cookie? Chad, I know I didn't say it out loud, but in my head I was thinking, like, I wonder if Milliam poisoned these cookies, but now she's actually... Why? It's like the devs knew. They knew that I specifically would be suspicious of this character. And so... she's literally saying everything I would expect her to say if she's sus. That to be a troll. Didn't even cross my mind, but definitely crossed Antalic's mind. You wouldn't have really gained anything by doing that, though, would you? That's true. But sometimes I just like to mess with people. You might not be so trusting, though. Oh! Chat. I know there's a bunch of you out there that's saying, like, you know what, maybe Milliam's alright, maybe we should trust her. Like, she's starting to warm up to us. No. I've been saying it all along, I do not trust Milliam. And this right here, during a free time event of all times, just kind of backs that up. Like, honestly, like, you did this crop an image right here, this would be a meme. But that's just me. It's like you forget I'm with the Intelligence Division sometimes. You really should remember that, Reen, before it comes back to bite you. Okay, that is true. Mostly due to how natural it feels to have you here. Oh, fair enough, Fake Sports. Think about it. There are a ton of students here at Thor's, and a lot of them are kind of weird, to be honest. Yeah, that's very true. This is a normal school, and you're not an average student, but you fit here and make things more interesting, because quite frankly, everyone at this school is crazy. I mean, I guess in that way, Thor's is kind of like the salty cookie, and maybe that makes you the salt. No, it's like, I don't know whether to accept that as a compliment or as an insult, so I'll accept it as both. Huh. I think I kinda get what you mean. I'm not really sure, though. It's fine if you don't get it right now. Maybe it'll make sense someday. Thanks for the cookie. I wouldn't mind having some more another time. Ah, got it. I'll make them even saltier just for you. What? What? No! That's right, Reed. The next time I make a cookie, it's just gonna be all salt. No dough. It'll just be literally salt shaped in the form of a cookie, and you're gonna eat it, and you're going to like it. That's not what I meant. What on earth was that conversation? My mind cannot comprehend this right now, chat. Milliam, why do you exist? Why are you the way that you are? I kinda get what you mean, I guess. Look forward to my next batch of 50s, though. They'll be even saltier. I like to think that Milliam, like, put all the salt from all the times we've died to the bosses in Trails of Cold Steel into those cookies. Yeah, the breaks today have been great, Breckenberg. Alright. But now, chat, as you all know, the time has come. We were promised this sometime a main quest with Toa, and so we shall see that scene. Now the real question, I just have two questions, chat. First, is Toa going to reveal what she did with her friends during the previous school festival that she found embarrassing? And second of all, is the fact that Toa brought up getting a penguin costume from the pawn shop going to play into anything? Was that just an offhand comment, or are we going to enter the store and Toa's going to be reading, like wearing some sort of penguin costume? That's what I'm most curious about at this point, chat. And hopefully, the answer lies right behind the store. So, Toa, let's see what you got. Well, here we are. We're Toa's already inside. After entering the Fury Room, you won't be able to roam around for the remainder of the day, and I'm completely okay with that. What is my least favorite romance trope besides, love trials with love at first sight? I would definitely say, relationships with, quote-unquote tsundere characters take Sports, and the reason I say that is, not all, but a lot of tsundere characters just come across as someone who you really wouldn't want to spend too much time around in real life. And they just don't, they don't treat you as a friend. They just treat you as, like, they almost bully you or belittle you. It's like, that's not endearing. Like, I don't care if you've got, like, some nice qualities hidden behind that. It's like, if you're just not treating others with respect, that I don't see that as a viable ship, if that makes sense. So that's time one I thought to use KK Sparks. Hey, body events which have not been triggered will be no longer viewable. Alright, here we go, chat. It is time. Let's see what we got.
Huh? Doesn't sound like she's here yet.
Toa? Toa, like, behind the door.
Oh.
Aww, Toa. I did mention before that I figured Toa might work so hard that she would wear herself out, and I think that's what happened here, chat. Aww. Poor Toa.
At least she's getting some rest. Must be a rare treat for her.
You worked so hard for everyone.
What to do, though? I'd almost feel bad about waking her.
Aww. We did a choice! Oh, what? Aww. Aww, this is adorable. This is so adorable. The thing is, though, chat, if we let her sleep, is Reed just not ever going to get a scene? Is he just going to walk out and that'll be the end of it? That's my thought. So my thing is, we'll wake her up, and afterwards, or maybe we should look up what letter in her sleeps it does.
On the other hand, she might not want to be left sleeping like this either.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. If Toa would probably be pretty embarrassed if she just woke up like the next day and she's in here.
Still, she seems really cozy napping there, so I don't want to just jar her awake or anything.
I mean, to be fair, Toa did boop Rin in an earlier cutscene, so maybe this is following up with that.
Sorry, but if I don't wake you up, I could end up being here all night.
Honestly, the way Rin sounds right now sounds like exactly what Toa would say if Rin was sleeping here and Toa had to wake him up. Actually, I'm actually saying, like, sorry, Rin, if I don't wake you up, I could end up being here all night. Boop. Toa?
Dad.
Toa? You okay?
Yeah, I don't think I can bring myself to do it after all. She must be really tired. I should let her sleep a while longer. Oh, right.
Oh, I get it. So when Rin booped her, she thought it was her. Oh my goodness! Oh no! I mean, oh yes, but it's too cute, chat. Oh, it's adorable. No. I think Chad has officially died of cuteness. Alright, Chad, that was a great stream. Thank you everyone for coming. Hope you have an awesome night. Goodbye, everyone. We've all died of cuteness. I'm just kidding. Let's just continue. Chad, I will mention one thing. One thing that is generally a sign of couples is when people wear each other's clothes. Especially if, like, one person is wearing the other's coat. That's actually, like, a common thing for couples. So, I mean...
I guess I'll just read a book or something while I'm waiting.
This is so adorable. It's too cute! Wow, Rin's waiting for a while.
Huh? Where am I?
Fair enough, of course. Aww.
Jacket?
Oh, hey, you're awake.
Huh? Rin? Oh, right. I came here after the conference was over.
Fair enough, JJ Sports.
So this jacket is... Oh no! I'm so sorry!
Oh, Toa, don't worry. Aw.
I can't believe I fell asleep after asking you to come all the way here.
Don't worry about it. You're doing me a favor here. I appreciate you taking the time out of your schedule for me.
Rin's probably be like, but Toa, take care of yourself, like, seriously.
Aww.
This is adorable.
Why is it that you always seem to catch me at the weirdest moments? Still. Thanks.
Aw.
No problem. Glad to do what I can. It wasn't too hot, was it?
No, of course not. It felt really nice and warm.
Aw.
But anyway, that's not the point.
That's not the point. Right, me enjoying it is not the point, Rin, okay?
Now, listen here, Rin.
Huh?
I mean, lending me your jacket was very sweet and gentlemanly of you, and I'm kind of happy you did.
Go on.
But it's not very gentlemanly to sit and stare at a girl when she's sleeping, you know.
Rin's like, I was reading a book, Toa, and you told me to meet you here.
I'm sorry. I did try to wake you up once, but you seemed so relaxed and peaceful that it would have been almost too cruel to go through with it. But I guess it was inconsiderate of me to just let you nap there.
Aw.
No. I'm not annoyed with you.
Aw.
It's just kind of weird to randomly watch people sleep, you know? If it was someone else, they might have misunderstood.
Aw. I like the idea of Toa lecturing Rin, like, you know, someone else might get the wrong idea. No, that's not the case, Copper Nicholson. I think it's more so that Toa is trying to give Rin advice in case he's ended up in a situation like that elsewhere. Though, to be fair, Rin did end up in that situation with Fee earlier, so I mean, whatever. But Toa said she's not annoyed with us, it's just it's more like the upperclassman student trying to give the lowerclassman student some advice. Drawing of Mayuri giving Toa an Upa, that would be awesome, KK Smarts. I'd love that. That sounds amazing. I approve.
I asked you to meet me here so I could show you more about the concert we put on for last year's festival.
Oh, you mean the one you did with Angelica, Crow, and George? Do you have some record of it here?
Actually, I do. Institute of Technology, and we've still got the recording here.
Alright, the real question. Will there be a penguin costume? Let's find out.
Orbital video camera?
Yeah, the technology is different from what they use for the Orbital now. Actually, it's probably faster to just show you. Let me bring it up on the screen.
Oh, I get it. That's why she brought us to the computer lab, so she should show us a video.
Oh, you've got pictures of it.
More than just pictures. Just watch.
Oh, cool.
Amazing.
I know, right? It plays back images and sound at the same time, so it's like a radio and a camera combined. The quality might be a bit rough, but it really feels like you're right there, doesn't it?
It's really something else.
Oh, there we are going up.
Whoa, what? What? Oh, they did like a rock and roll concert. I get it. Is Toa wearing a wig?
Isn't it cool? It's called Rock. It's making a splash in the music scene abroad. They use Orbital audio technology to amplify guitars for it. It's a pretty bold sound, huh?
Yeah, like most of the they all dyed their hair or got wigs or something.
It definitely is. And, speaking of bold, how about that outfit?
I forgot about the outfit.
Aw, Toa.
Don't look at that. Just focus on the performance.
This is...
Aww. So she did like an idol sort of thing, I see. She became Miku! Oh no!
Bravo!
Aww. Aw, look at Toa.
That was incredible!
Aw, she's so...
I wish I could have been there to see it in person.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. So was that any help?
Chat, are we actually going to put like a rock concert? That'd be really cool. And like they'll just play the main theme of this game. Oh no, better yet. Here's the idea. So, we know that we keep hearing that awesome song tied link to Arcus every time we go into the old schoolhouse. What if the characters actually heard that? Like, you know what? That song's actually pretty awesome. Let's play that at the festival. Anyway. It's applique smart.
Help! This is exactly what I was looking for. I'm not sure if we can put together something as flashy as this, but we do have Elliot, and he knows his music, so I think we might have a chance.
Aw, this is so cute.
Glad to hear it. Crow was the one who planned all of this out, so he's the one you should ask about how to put a program like this together. Angie did our choreography, and George got all the instruments together for us. I'm sure they'd help out if you asked.
I think I just might. We have to get our preparations for the festival underway.
They're gonna do like a rock concert.
I put a copy of the video onto this memory quartz for you, too. If you put this memory quartz into the Orbital projector here, you can watch the video anytime you want.
Everybody's like, are you sure that's a good idea, Toa?
Maybe you can bring everyone from your class here and show it to them tomorrow.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Yeah. Thanks for everything, Toa. I mean, I asked you for help, but you really went above and beyond. I don't really know how to thank you.
You're always looking out for me, Rean. It's the least I could do.
Aww.
Besides, I'm sure this idea will spark some lively discussion within your class. It's not a done deal yet.
Everyone's like, no, it's basically a done deal. We're completely out of ideas unless you want to set up a firing range like Fee said.
But I'm really curious to see how things turn out.
Me too.
That was adorable. I approve. That was basically another free time event with Toa, except it was mandatory. Like a really good free time event. Just too cute. Sorry. And that's the memory orbital. Oh, it's a flash drive. Okay. Well, that seems to have gone over well. I just see Elliot's eyes light up when I mentioned it. So it looks like Class 1 is definitely putting on a play. And not just any play, a full-scale classical operetta with all the trimmings. Even if an operetta is shorter than a full opera. This is Class 7, the Class 1 we're talking about. I'm sure they'll spare no expense on the outfits that's in the stage design. True. If they had any more blowhards, there'd be a wind tunnel. Class 2 looks like either gonna run with their idea of doing some kind of indoor garden. What I heard, they went with something based on the motif of the night sky. Sounds like the elaborate setup. Class 3 is intended. It's a run a game, a room based around Blade. I heard they're planning to decorate the room like a castle and provide lessons for beginners as well as advanced matches. Oh, really? Class 4 is going to be doing an Eastern-style cafe of sorts. They're claiming you can enjoy an exotic dining experience. Not sure what they mean by Eastern style, though. Oh. Well, my store is technically Eastern style, I guess, but yeah, that's an awfully broad term. You don't really see too much stuff from the Eastern Erebonia. Class 5's doing something kinda different. They'll be using the training hall for some attraction they called Mishy Panic. Oh no! Oh yeah, no problem, WAPF. Thank you so much for dropping by. I hope you have an awesome night and get a night's rest. An awesome rest of your week. Wait, isn't Mishy the mascot of that big theme park in Crossbell? Kind of a strange voice considering the current political climate. What is Emma's pose right here? She's like, oh, what all the fun we're going to have when we set up our rock and roll concert. I'm kind of a Mishy fan, though. One time, Lecter brought me back a Mishy keychain. It's pretty cool. Oh, the intelligence division never struck me as the type who would budget for souvenirs. Anyway, the captain of the Ryan Club is intending to organize some manner of horse racing event. Officially, there will be no gambling, but with our senior colleague involved, I'm sure our free enterprise will find a way. No, Crow, you do not get to do that. Really, Crow? Pao's not going to like it if she finds out. Agreed. Aw, come on. It's a festival. Little low stakes fun never hurt anyone. Number of 7 years I plan to run stalls, and 8 clubs are obtained upon events as well. In terms of scale, the 5 other classes are our main competition. I've heard attendees will be able to vote on which classes' events they like the most. The winner being announced during the evening's festivals. Well, but that sounds like it's going to make things awfully competitive. Still, that's much more incentive to make our class's contribution a memorable one. Which leads to our current problem. What do we do? Everybody's like, actually, Toa came to the rescue with that. I'm thinking we should avoid doing anything that would require large-scale equipment. With our numbers and the time we have to prepare, I doubt we could get it set or spare anyone to operate it. Yeah, you make a good point. If we take that into account, just about the only option we have is doing something on the auditorium stage. And it's worth knowing that using the stage would put us in direct competition with Class 1. We can't very well put out a production like theirs. We'd just feel like copycats. Whatever we end up dealing with, it should be something we can all have a part in. Maybe a martial arts demonstration with a few sparring matches? No, they would probably get turned down as too dangerous. Not a bad line of thought, though. Yes, Fiat, we know. How about a cooking contest? No, Fiat, that's a terrible idea. Do you understand what will happen? Imagine it's like we cut to a scene of just the cooking run. There's just an explosion. And everyone's like, Milliam? And I was like, oh, come on. That's how I do it in cooking class. Oh, I told Judge. Let me eat all the food. Our troubles are over. I just had a visionary idea we could do with the academy pool. Picture this. Stunning ladies in bikinis, wrestling piggyback in the pool. Come for the fights, stay for the accidental exposure. No! Crow, no. No! I think not. I think not. Hot, get out! No. Just getting us nowhere. They all sound like fun, though. Milliam, no! No. Alright, fair enough, JJ Sparks. Thank you so much for dropping by. Really appreciate it. Hope you have an awesome night and awesome rest of your week. Take care. Actually, I did find one idea I think we might be able to use. You did? Really? Alright, is it your idea or is it Toa's idea, Ring? It's Toa's idea. I thought so. I bet Toa told you, huh? Yeah, she showed me the video, too. Can't believe you never even mentioned it. You guys put on an amazing show. Well, I'm the lone second year here. Didn't want to rob you bright-eyed first years of a full festival experience. Yep, Toa is the best. So what's the idea, then? Let's do a council president suggest something new. Yeah, she showed me a video of a concert that she, Crow, George, and Angelita put on for last year's festival. A concert on stage? With vocals? Ooh, that does sound interesting. I have heard that there was one event at last year's festival that really drove the crowds wild. I've heard similar things, but I had no idea Crow was involved. Yeah, it was pretty spur of the moment, though, so it was too late for them to put us on the official poll. If votes had been able to vote for us, I doubt we would have ranked right up near... I don't doubt we would have ranked right up near the top. Let's see it for ourselves. It's difficult to say whether we'd be able to do something similar. You've got me curious, though. It might be mildly entertaining. Sounds great, let's do it! You said you saw the video, right? Can you show us too? Yeah, Toad gave me a copy. Oh boy. Let's get together during lunch tomorrow and watch it.
I can't wait to see the looks on their faces when they see it. Though I imagine Toa's outfit might raise more than a few questions too.
Rain.
Oh, it's 9 already? Abend time should be on soon.
Rain. That's fair enough, Drukor. Alright, Misty. What shenanigans will you be pulling this time?
I'm Misty, and this is Radio Trista. It's 9 p.m. on the 19th of the 9th month. If only I was dressed to the nines to match. It feels like we're finally
Misty
getting
is
the break
sus.
we deserve
Agreed.
from a long string of
Very
uncomfortably
suspicious.
humid nights. That's right. Fall is finally here, and it's brought its cool night breezes and gentle chirping of insects with it. Along with that respite, Erebonians everywhere are turning to their true autumn passions, food and sport. What do all of you out there look forward to when you realize fall's almost here? For me, it's definitely the food. The crops come into season, ready for the harvest. I can only imagine how much work it has to be for all those farmers. But I can't wait for my first roasted chestnuts of the season. It's just about time for those to start popping up too. Sure, I'll never turn down a Marin Glacé or a Mont Blanc, but roasted is the way chestnuts were meant to be.
Alright.
That soft, melt-in-your-mouth taste, that sweet fragrance.
In that case,
simply
Tyler Nicholson, I'd
irresistible.
suggest watching The Last Samurai, since I think that might be more applicable.
Whoops. The director's over there giving me the stink eye. Someone hasn't eaten dinner yet, I'll bet.
Misty.
Anyway, fall is also known for being a season for the arts. One of the Empire's most popular cultural institutions is the opera, and no one does opera like Heimdall's famous opera house.
And no one does opera like that famous singer that everyone knows about, right? Right. Be sure to buy your tickets at, and Ring's like, okay, I see what you're doing, Misty.
But as far as music goes, I'm a sucker for the classics. I still sing along whenever I hear The Whereabouts of Light. I stare in disbelief as you fade away, like a dimming star beneath the coming day.
I stare in disbelief as you fade away, like a dimming star beneath the coming day. Okay. Props to the voice actress there. That was actually singing. That wasn't like vocalization. Like, it's clear that she's probably done choir or sung before to some extent.
Whoa there. Almost felt like I was in my shower back home. Speaking of music, some fresh new genres have been gaining popularity lately, both at home and abroad.
She really does have a pretty voice. Though I guess you kind of have to in order to be a big opera singer like that.
Fair enough, Paul, too. I mean, it's not often that I get to sing in chat.
I don't know
But
if
I
sitting
did it
on
for a
the air
while
like
when
that
I was
is such
younger.
a good idea if she's trying to keep her identity under wraps, though.
Agreed, Green.
We've got our practical exam coming up next week, then another field study over the weekend. Sounds like things are going to be even busier than usual. I'd better brace myself for an exhausting week.
Oh yeah, we do have that practical exam. What's it gonna be, though, chat? Oh boy. Alright, the lunch break! Let's see how they react, chat. How will they react? To the computer lab. Wow. That was very cool. Very impressive. That was neat. Well, it was certainly quite a technical display. But if you think we're gonna put on outfits like that and prance around stage, you must be dreaming. And Reed's like, that's perfectly fine. I already saw Tello perform. And Alyssa's like, that's not what I meant! Well, the outfits all depend on what kind of performance we put on. The clothes have to fit the mood and the music. Right, Crow? Yeah, we did a rock song last year, so if our outfits didn't scream rock, the whole performance would have lacked something, in my opinion. Though, in my infinite wisdom, I'd like to point out that revealing outfits will be popular regardless of the music. Everyone's like, no! They all just stare narrowly at Pro. You guys! Outfits aside, it does seem like a bold concept. Who would think to put on a performance like that? If we put in time to practice, we might even compare favorably to the operetta. Well, Elliot's the music expert here, so that means it's all on you, Elliot. You have to carry this team. Do you think there's any chance we can put on a performance like this? Hold on. So first, things first. How many of us can actually play an instrument? You learned the lute from your dad, right, Rean? Yeah, I'm no virtuoso, but I can play, as long as the music's not too complicated. And Alyssa, you can play the violin, right? Wait, Alyssa can play the violin? What? Yeah, my grandfather taught me. Gaius, you can play the guitar, was it? I've been playing for years. Well, I can play the piano, so with the four of us, it looks like we have our instruments covered. Yeah, Ellie can play pretty much any instrument. That means we just need to work on our music and lyrics and decide who's going to be on vocals. And everyone's like, Fee. And Fee's like, me? So, yeah, it really depends on what sort of music we want to do, but I think we can pull off an impressive performance. Great. Well, I'd either Laura or Fee for vocals. Well, when you put it that way, it doesn't sound like such a bad idea. That's true, and it seems fitting for a festival, too. Sounds good to me. Yeah, let's do it! But the better is settled. I'm in favor, too. I dread the thought of what the instructor would do if we didn't have anything to decide by today. We leave the musical responsibilities in Elliot's hands, then. Yeah, I think he's in the best position to decide the style of performance or songs, and what we should each be doing. Okay with you, Elliot? Sure thing. I haven't spent all these years studying music for nothing. Oh, and Crow? Didn't you give us some help with the outfits, with getting a hold of the equipment we'll need? I'd like us to do as much of this ourselves as we can. Sure, we'll do what we can. Might be a temp thing and all, but I am part of Class 7. So if you don't know that, I'll sure put my chips on the pile. Crow. Wow. Maybe I've had you pegged wrong all this time. And Crow's like, and I'm going to bet on our performance win. And it's like, oh, no, Jay, never mind. I had you pegged right. So you can just leave those outfits in my capable hands. I'll assure you all shine like the stars up there, especially the ladies. And everyone just glares. I take it all back. Yeah. He's not even trying to hide it. We're counting on you to keep it tasteful then, Reed. Right, tasteful. Yep, Reed's like, oh, this is just going to be as painful as the situation with Million at the shopping center, isn't it? And then it's like, hey, it wasn't that painful. And Reed's like, yes, it was, Million. Yes, it was. It was extremely painful. Uh-oh, and practical exam. You know, chat, I'm realizing something. So, we've had Sarah in our party before, and I remember when we fought her last time, she was like level 59 or something. And we're fighting Sarah, like, for real this time. I swear. Okay, first, congratulations are in order. Took you long enough, but you finally saw what to do for the festival. So, you followed in Toa's footsteps and put up a concert, huh? Have you decided what kind of music you want to do? Not exactly. We're still kind of getting things sorted out. At the very least, it should be pretty easy to decide who's playing on an instrument and who will be on vocals. I'm not sure I've ever even touched an instrument. Can't say I have either. You'd probably need at least some rudimentary experience to play an instrument at the festival. I had the pleasure of seeing last year's concert live. They put on a real show. Reed and Crow, you two are handling all the outfits, right? You guys have that under control? Yep, we got that on lockdown. Well, we've narrowed it down to 15 most promising designs. Okay, Reed, good job, Reed. No, Gregor, no. Oh, save us all. I suppose we'll just have to rely on Reed to save us from being dressed by Crow. Yeah, exactly, Laura. Honestly, I feel a little bit envious. If I were 5 years younger, I'd jump right up on stage with all of you and have a great old time. Everyone's like, no. Hey, what are you looking at me like that for? Class 7 is amazing, chat. They're all perfectly in sync right now. And it was on that day that Class 7 learned how to bond in a way they never thought they'd ever or know how to. By understanding how much they disliked Sarah. Instructor, how old are you again? Oh no! And so it's like, you can just read that in the documents you have, you know. Aren't you in your mid-20s? Even if you were 5 years younger, graduation would still be years behind you. Hush you! For us ladies, everything up to the mid-20s is just a warm-up. And then, you're like fine wines. Better with age. Sarah, why? I'm not sensitive about it, really. This is just another valuable life lesson that is my duty as your instructor to impart. Everyone's just staring like, oh, come on, I'm not that sensitive about my age. Right? Anyway, as much as I'm looking forward to the festival, that's not why we're here today, are we? Not only do you have no field study next month, it looks like you're off the hook as far as practical exams goes too. So since this will be our last practical exam for a while, I figured I picked up the challenge a couple of notches. And since you all insulted me just a few minutes ago, I think the challenge will be me. Oh wait, am I actually right about this? Wait, are you saying? Are you going to serve us our opponents? Hey, no! Just think of it as the longer way to sit around and maze is a damn. You want to get back to me? Now's your chance. But you better bring it, since I'm not going to go easy on you. Alright, Reed, pick 2 of your team, because you're up first. Got it. Why? No! I put Reed away. Honestly, Milliam and either Elliot or Alyssa. Probably Elliot. Well, here we are, chat. Here we are. Well, I think this would actually be a good, as much as I want to battle Sarah, I think this would be a good spot to end things here tonight. So chat, if you're watching here on Twitch, feel free to stick around for a raid. But if you're watching here on YouTube and you like what you saw, please consider subscribing on YouTube. It's free to subscribe on YouTube. You can always change your mind later. That's the right way to show support. If you're watching on YouTube, I hope you have an awesome night.